What's good, boys? Sorry I couldn't upload a video yesterday. My tooth was fucked up and I was not about to do some shit. So I tell you, some fucking shit that every 20-year-old gets, apparently, with his wisdom tooth. My shit got fucked up. I went to the dentist. He told me, yeah, just prescribe me some antibiotics. He was like, yeah, it happens to everybody literally like at least once a year, like once you turn like 21, 22. I'm like, bro, that's some shit. It's my first time ever getting it, but that shit hurt like a motherfucker. Now I'm chilling, but bro, you could tell in the 4 stages of market, I could barely even talk, bro. Like I could barely even talk. My shoulder, I was like slurring my words, bro. And my face was kind of like fucking puffed up, stupid. But like I said, today we're gonna learn about liquidity. We're gonna learn about what is liquidity. Liquidity is lying orders, like stop losses and fucking take profits and shit, right? So if a take profit is lying, right, or a stop loss is lying, say right here, right, what's going to happen is that price is going to swing down to it violently as fuck, right? It's going to try to fucking get there as fast as it can so it can retrace, reverse, and then go right back down to its normal schedule, right? So like I said, boom, this was a stop hunt or something that you call it that. I think magnet. I think price is like a magnet, right? If price is like a magnet, then it goes and draws on liquidity, and then it tries to find and take out as many people as it can before it starts doing its moves, right? Or it'll start moving towards areas that have these orders so they can fill them so that way it can keep going, right? So say somebody 1 minute fair value gap right here, right? They see this 1 minute, imbalance, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. Liquidity wants to reach back down into there to go. Why? Because some people may be putting their limit orders there so they can keep going up. Why? So that boom, as soon as it hits, they don't want to miss that original thing. Or some people are dumb as shit, set their fucking orders and then just hop off the charts like dumbasses. Don't do that. Stay and watch your fucking trade. If you don't have the patience to watch your trade, then don't trade. Or shorten your time frame, shorten your trade time frame, right? There's a trade time frames for a reason. We have 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes for a reason, right? Find your confluences. Like I said, there's always one time frame that you make your entry in, right? For absolute accuracy. And then there's always one time frame you manage on, and then there's one time frame you find your confluences on, right? When you manage, you just want to watch it to see if it's about to reverse. If something looks like it's reversing, then you scale down to your accuracy time frame to fucking see what's going on, right? So liquidity is where resting orders may lie. So like I said, where could be some liquidity right here, right? So let's look for some liquidity, right? Liquidity usually lies above resting highs, right? Old highs. So for example, this is an old high, right? So there could be liquidity here. So we could see a retracement to not only get into this fair value gap, right? But also could be, right? Also could be equilibrium. If we go up, right? We scale up, boom. Like that also could be equilibrium right above there, right into a little 62% discount, and then we drop in, right? That's a perfect entry right there. That's a perfect entry, right? And then especially if we scale down, oh look, and our bias is especially on the higher time frames going down, right? We're going down in the higher time frames on the 30-minute, 1 hour. Oh, okay, yeah. So we know for the couple hours, we're going to go down at least a couple 30 minutes, right? Right? Because we haven't seen a violent swing to the upside. If we don't see a violent swing to the upside, right, then it's not happening, right? This is most likely going to be a retracement. It's most likely going to come up here, fill in these orders. What happened? Tap into this fair value gap right here, this little imbalance, make a higher high or whatever the fuck you want to call it, lower high, make a lower high and then, or higher high, lower high, and then fucking drop in, right? Lower high. You want to make a lower high and then drop in, right? On top of that, where is it seeking? Liquidity. Fuck the fair value gap. Fuck the fucking equilibrium. Liquidity. What's causing that move down? What's causing that move down is the liquidity stopping out, because some people, right, have their orders. Some people have longs, right, or some shit like that, or some people have longs, some people have shorts, right, and they think that, okay, I'm gonna put my shit to break even, or I'm gonna put my shit to break even, whatever the fuck it is, whatever it may be, or let me put some orders in because I want my orders to be put in before price drags up there fast or quickly and then drops down, right? Or retraces up there and then drops quickly, because it's usually gonna go back to expansion extremely quickly, right? It's gonna go back to expansion extremely quickly. So what's gonna happen? So what we want to do is find old liquidities, and where is it? At prominent highs and prominent lows. That's why I tell you guys all the time about prominent highs and prominent lows, right? So prominent high, sell side liquidity. When you see stuff like this is sell side liquidity, right? Shit, price wanted to drag up, couldn't drag up because they didn't have enough momentum, drag back down, right? Liquidity may be lying here. Now, staring at that, because this is why you want to make an analyzation, not just go for your first analyzation. You want to do a couple of them, right? Now you can see, oh, look, now it kind of lines in bias with not only our 50% discount, we have sell side liquidity here, but not only that, we have a little imbalance right here that got tapped into here, and happens to be right along our 50% discount range, right? We should be due for a retracement here soon, right? Because we have higher high, or lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Even though this is high, this is still a high. Regardless of it's being a doji, regardless of it being small or whatever, it's still a high, right? So on the 5 minute, whatever time frame you're managing on, right? And that's why I always say that, whatever time frame you're managing on, because some people go and they have their time frames messed up. They have their time frames completely destroyed because they don't know what time frames they need to be managing on, what time frames they go accuracy on for accuracy, right? And then the time frames they need to be finding their confluences on, so they know their bias is working, so they know what they're doing, put their building blocks on that time frame, right? Usually you want to do it on the hourly for your building blocks. You want to scale down to like 5 or 1 minute for accuracy on your trades, and you want to usually manage on the 15 minute or the 10 minute. It depends on how fast your trade is, right? If your trade is going faster, then we have seconds for a reason. If you can't sit there and watch your trade, we have seconds for a reason, right? We have 5 minute time frames for a reason. Manage on your 5, make your entry on your 1, or you make your entry on your 15 seconds, and then go ahead and fucking find your confluences on your 1, right? That's what I'm saying. So like I said, you want to find certain types of liquidity. So like this is liquidity, this is liquidity. Liquidity got swept, right? This is what liquidity sweeps are. Liquidity is that. Liquidity is pools of orders just sitting at a place, sitting at a fucking price point, right? So why was liquidity sitting there? Probably because of these highs right here, right? Because how do we see it? We see price like this. We see price like this. We don't see price already developed. We see price developing, right? And it's easy to say it with hindsight when after it's already happened, right? Why could it be retracing these highs? Why? Because of these highs, or from these highs. To take out the liquidity from these, violet upswing, drops, right? Continues back out onto his continuation. Consolidation, like I said, look at the stages of market. What do? Reversal, consolidation, expansion to the downside, right? And now we reversed a retracement, and then we fucking drop. And now, where's liquidity lying? Liquidity is lying up here, right? If liquidity is lying above these old highs, what's price gonna want to do? Go take that price out, right? And that's exactly what happened, to go sweep it in the other direction, right? And that's what you see what happened, right? Now, there's still a bunch of liquidity lying there. Why? Because there was a bunch of people that made their entries over here. Or, hold on. There's a bunch of people that made their entries over here, right? On the short position. And that, say, made their entry on a break of structure right there. And that put their stop losses right above there, right? And that are targeting these lows, right? Or even targeting these lows. But price at some point is going to want to come get everybody that fucked up over here. Or everybody that put their prices over here. Not fucked up. Everybody that fucked up that didn't take their fucking profits from over here that got greedy. Because this is a lot of profits right here. If you didn't take your profits and you took this, then there's a reason why you're failing, right? Learn how to take your profits, right? That's a perfect profit zone. That's a perfect profit zone. First of all, yeah, this is a perfect profit zone right here. So wouldn't be surprised of a retracement up into, like I said, into this area right here. Why? Because there's liquidity lying right here. It's imbalanced with it's imbalanced with equilibrium, in confluence with all of that. So it's most likely going to retrace up into this point and then keep heading down, right? But in confluence with all the fucking shit that we have tomorrow, right? What do we have tomorrow? We have fucking news through the fucking roof tomorrow, right? We have news through the fucking roof, G. Like, so, don't hold this trade if you're taking it. I wouldn't. Because there's going to be some form of manipulation to come bring out everybody that was up here and then come bring out everybody that was down here, right? On both sides. And stop you out on both sides. Because you got to understand there's going to be people that also take long positions from this point too. There's going to be people that take long positions in this point, right? And then try to target this point. They're going to come, take them out first so they can put their upswings up, right? Also, to the people that may have been lying, their take profits here, one in the same, limit orders. Orders that haven't not been filled yet. Understand? That's what liquidity is. Orders that have not been filled. And when they're there, boom, what happens? Take profits go. So that means money gets pulled out the market. Stop losses get put, so money gets pulled out the market. So now there's a void of liquidity, right? Now the market makers can push price wherever the fuck they want to push it, because there's a lack of opposing orders on that side, right? Because they all got filled. The orders going down and the orders going up all got filled. So what can they do? Move the market wherever they want to move it. That's how you see every single move starts with a liquidity sweep. Hope that helped, and I hope that fucking helps. For real, on some serious shit. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for coming out. Thank you for the fucking videos. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for the fucking attention that y'all been giving the channel. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. Thank you for the fucking likes. Thank you for the fucking comments. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, we're making these shits every day. Yesterday, my shit was fucked up. I had to put ice on my shit my whole fucking day. My shit was fucked up. Putting my shit like, fucked up. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for coming out. I'm going to make another video tomorrow. I make videos every day, and I go live every single day. So appreciate you guys. I do free trading content as much as you guys want, because I'm here to help the fucking community on trading. If you guys don't get this shit, just watch it as many times as you can until you get it, because that's what it is, right? I explained it as best as I can, right? Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful motherfucking day.